The summer transfer window has been absolutely bonkers. There's been a lot of activity left and right with all sorts of big names making moves, rejecting moves and demanding moves. We've seen Florian Wirtz, Marcus Rashford, Trent, Viktor Gyökeres, Benjamin Šeško, Tijjani Reijnders, João Pedro, Bryan Mbeumo, Matheus Cunha and a lot more guys make big moves in this window. There have basically been way too many really big moves this summer that some other big moves have gone under the radar. Well, we're here to talk about them today. These are 40 big moves that you might have missed in this summer transfer window. Let's start with Olivier Giroud. In 2024, the French striker left Europe and moved to the MLS to join LAFC. Considering he'd already retired from international football, many thought that he'd completely retire from football in the US. But this summer, he decided to return to European football. He moved to Lille in his home country of France on a free transfer, signing a one-year contract with an option of an extra year. Giroud was given the number 9 shirt, which was vacated by Jonathan David, who just completed a move to Juventus. But Giroud's not the only former Chelsea striker to return to Europe after some time away. Can you tell us who the other guy is? Take a shot at it in the comments. While you're there, if you aren't yet already subscribed to the channel, go do that right away so that you never miss out on our amazing content. Another legendary striker who made a move this summer is Luuk de Jong, and boy was it something. Porto managed to complete the signing of the Dutchman from PSV with no leaks or rumours, which is an incredible feat in the era of David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano. The Portuguese giant signed the 34-year-old centre-forward on a one-year contract and announced him to a very surprised and excited crowd just before their pre-season friendly game against Atletico Madrid. Still on centre-forwards, Callum Wilson moved to West Ham this summer on a free transfer after his contract with Newcastle expired. The Englishman slots in as a direct replacement for Mikel Antonio, who left the Hammers after his own contract with the club expired this summer. Speaking of West Ham, right-back Vladimir Coufal just left the London club after 5 years, completing a free move to Hoffenheim in the German Bundesliga. And it appears that West Ham did a lot of low-key business this summer because they also signed Mads Hermansen from Leicester City for €19 million and then Kyle Walker-Peters on a free transfer from Southampton. Now, if you watched the Club World Cup, you would know all about a guy named Jean Arias. He was one of the standout players of the tournament, helping Fluminense get as far as the semi-finals. Anyway, shortly after the tournament, the Colombian midfielder completed a move to Wolves, so you'll now be able to see more of him in the Premier League. Speaking of Wolves, they said goodbye to Pablo Sarabia this summer after the Spanish midfielder opted to move to Qatar to join Al Arabi on a 2-year deal. Still in the Premier League, the pair of Leslie Ugachukwu and Amando Broja made moves from Chelsea to Burnley this summer. The newly promoted Premier League side also added former Man United defender Axel Tuanzebe to the fold, signing him on a free transfer. Now, from current Premier League players, let's look at some former ones. Former Newcastle winger Alan San-Maximan completed a move to Club America in Mexico after playing last season under Jose Mourinho at Fenerbahce. Speaking of Fenerbahce, Dusan Tadic also left the club this summer, moving to the UAE to join Al Wahda on a 1-year deal. Former Spurs and Everton striker Arnaud Danjuma joined Valencia on a 3-year deal, finally leaving Villarreal after 3 different loan spells. Former Arsenal and Nottingham Forest goalkeeper Matt Turner made 2 moves this summer. He joined Lyon on an €8 million deal and was then loaned out to New England Revolution in the MLS. Why on earth are you signing a 31-year-old player and loaning him out in that same window? Is there something that we might be missing here? Educate us in the comments. But Turner's not the only former Arsenal goalkeeper who made a move this summer. Neto also did. The former Arsenal and Barcelona man left the Premier League this summer and returned to Brazil to join Botafogo. Considering he's 36 years old right now, that might just be where he retires. But hey, you never can tell. Because when Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang left Europe and moved to Saudi last summer at the age of 35, we all thought that he would retire there. But this summer, he made a return to Europe. After just 1 year away from Marseille, the French-born Gabonese striker returned there where he's really loved by the fans. By the way, Aubameyang is the former Chelsea striker that we were referring to earlier in the video. Anyway, Marseille also signed Timothy Weah from Juventus on a loan deal with an obligation to buy. This transfer came 25 years after Marseille signed his dad, George Weah. Speaking of former Juventus players, Federico Bernardeschi left the MLS to return to Italy this summer, signing with Bologna as a free agent. Another former Premier League player who made a move this summer is Nigerian midfielder Wilfred Ndidi. He joined Besiktas following the relegation of Leicester City to the Championship once again. Meanwhile, former West Ham left-back Arthur Masuaku just left Besiktas to make a return to the Premier League, joining Sunderland on a 2-year deal. We also saw Giacomo Raspadori make a big move this summer, leaving Napoli and completing a €22 million move to Atletico Madrid. Speaking of Atletico Madrid, they finally managed to move Thomas Lemar on after 7 years at the club, even though just temporarily. The Frenchman was loaned out to Girona this summer. Still at Atleti, Diego Simeone's son Giovanni Simeone left Napoli this summer, completing a loan move to Torino with a conditional obligation to buy. Now, we all remember the legend Marco Verratti, right? Guess what? He too made a move this summer. He left PSG in 2023 after Luis Enrique informed him that he wasn't part of his plans. Then he moved to Qatar to join Al Arabi. Well, after 2 years there, the Italian maestro has now moved to Al Duhail, another club in Qatar. Now, did you guys know that Eric Dyer left Bayern Munich this summer and moved to Monaco? The former Spurs defender won his first career trophy last season when he lifted the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich in May, and that same month he said goodbye to Bavaria and was off to the French Liga 1. Speaking of former Spurs players, this one is not really a transfer, but we know many of you missed it. Eric Lamela retired from professional football this summer after 1 year at AEK Athens, and he'll be moving back to Sevilla to join the coaching staff. Pretty interesting move considering he's still just 33 years old. In addition to Dyer, Monaco also signed Lucas Radecki from Bayer Leverkusen for €3.5 million. Moving on, Bournemouth fullback Max Aarons completed a 1-year loan move to Rangers this summer. This is his second loan move this year, following his short-term loan move to Valencia in January. Speaking of Bournemouth, they just signed 19-year-old Ben Doak from Liverpool for £25 million. In addition to Aarons, Rangers also signed Mikey Moore this summer. The 18-year-old winger completed a 1-year loan move from Spurs on the 1st of August. Let's now talk about former Real Madrid striker Luka Jovic. He's been at AC Milan for the past 2 years, but he just completed a move to AEK Athens in Greece on a free transfer. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall left Chelsea after just 1 year and moved to Everton for £25 million. And while KDH joined the Toffees, Abdoulaye Doucouré left. The French-born Mali international left Everton after 5 years and completed a move to Neom in the Saudi Pro League. We're also sure that a lot of you didn't know that Dominic Calvert-Lewin left Everton this summer after 9 years at the club. He moved to newly promoted Leeds United on a 3-year deal. Another top striker who made a move this summer is Ciro Immobile. The Italian centre-forward left Besiktas and moved to Bologna in July. Elsewhere, Samuel Lino left Atletico Madrid and moved back to Brazil to join Flamengo, the club he previously played for when he was 18 years old. Flamengo signed him for €22 million, making him the most expensive player in the club's history. He's expected to be there until 2029. The Brazilian club also signed former Spurs and Barcelona fullback Emerson Royal from AC Milan. Speaking of former Barcelona players, Pablo Torre left the Catalan club and joined Mallorca for €5 million, which means that he remains in La Liga. Meanwhile, Portuguese veteran William Carvalho left La Liga this summer, moving to Pachuca in Mexico from Real Betis. This move came after the midfielder rejected offers from Qatar. Are there more big transfers that we might have missed this summer? Feel free to share in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell notification so that you never miss out on new content. Do you want to make money with affiliate marketing? Join the Goal90 Shop affiliate program and start earning today. Get your unique affiliate link and exclusive discount coupon to share with your audience. Every sale made through your link earns you a 10% commission. No limits, just real earnings. Don't miss out. Turn your influence into income now.